Hello everyone, and welcome back to our story. Today, we're diving deep into episode 16, a chapter filled with heartache and impossible decisions. If you've been following along, you know things have been tense, but what happened next will push everyone to their absolute limits. Let's get right into it. The episode opens with the news no family ever wants to hear. Xiaoling's father, who had been bravely fighting his illness, takes a turn for the worse. The doctors deliver the devastating verdict his condition is critical, and they need to prepare for the inevitable. The cold, clinical words hang in the air, shattering the fragile hope the family had been clinging to. For Xiaoling, this is the moment her world completely falls apart. The weight of it all comes crashing down on her, and she breaks down in the sterile hospital corridor. The strong, resilient woman we've seen is now just a daughter facing the unimaginable loss of her father. In this moment of complete despair, Jieming is right there by her side. He doesn't say much. What could he possibly say? Instead, he just stays with her, offering a shoulder to cry on, a silent presence that speaks volumes. He knows that his being there is the only comfort he can give. He holds her as she sobs, sharing in her grief, trying to shield her from a pain that feels all-consuming. It's a raw, heart-wrenching scene that shows the depth of his commitment to her. He is not just her partner. He's her anchor in the middle of a raging storm. But as Jieming stands by Xiaoling, his own family crisis is escalating. His phone rings, and it's his mother on the other end. Her voice is sharp, laced with anger and disappointment. She scolds him, questioning his loyalty. Your own father is sick at home, and you're off taking care of someone else's family, she demands. Her words are like daggers, striking him right where it hurts most. She can't understand why he would prioritize Xiaoling's family over his own, especially now. To her, it's a betrayal, a sign that he has forgotten his duties as a son. The call ends, leaving Jieming stunned and reeling. He is now trapped in an impossible situation. Torn between two homes, two families, both in crisis. On one hand, there's Xiaoling, who is facing the darkest moment of her life and needs him more than ever. Leaving her now would feel like an act of abandonment. On the other hand, there's his own father, whose health is also fragile, and his mother, who feels neglected and hurt. He feels an immense pressure to be in two places at once. To be a supportive partner and a dutiful son. Every choice feels like the wrong one, and the guilt is eating him alive. He's standing at a crossroads, and either path he takes will lead to someone getting hurt. Just when Jieming is at his breaking point, something unexpected happens back at his family home. His brother, Jiejun, suddenly steps up. Out of nowhere, he announces that he will take full responsibility for their father's care. He tells Jieming not to worry, to go and be with Xiaoling, and that he has everything under control. On the surface, it seems like a selfless act, a brother finally doing the right thing. But Jieming, and we as the audience, can't help but feel a sense of unease. This is Jiejun we're talking about. His sudden change of heart feels suspicious. Why now? What's his real motive? Jieming is too overwhelmed to question it too deeply, but a seed of doubt is planted. Faced with this sudden, albeit strange, solution, Jieming makes his choice. He looks at Xiaoling, sees her tear-streaked face and the sheer terror in her eyes, and knows he can't leave her. He decides to stay. He chooses to be her rock, to walk with her through this valley of sorrow. No matter what it costs him personally, it's a powerful declaration of his love and loyalty to her. He pushes aside the guilt from his mother's call and focuses on the person right in front of him who needs him most. He is making a stand, choosing the family he is building with Xiaoling. But while Jieming is making this noble sacrifice, the scene shifts back to his parents' house, and our suspicions about Jiejun are confirmed in the most chilling way. The camera follows Jiejun, not to his father's bedside, but to his parents' bedroom. He is not there to care for anyone. He's there with a singular, selfish purpose. We see him secretly and methodically searching through drawers and closets, his eyes scanning for something specific. It soon becomes clear what he's looking for: the property documents. His supposed act of kindness was just a cover, a calculated move to get Jieming out of the way so he could execute his own greedy plan. He is exploiting his family's crisis for his own financial gain, revealing his true, despicable nature. The episode ends on the shocking cliffhanger. Jieming is in the hospital, supporting the love of his life through an unbearable tragedy, completely unaware that his own brother is betraying their family in the worst way possible. He made a choice based on love and compassion, but that choice has left his own family vulnerable to a threat from within. What will happen when Jieming finds out? And how will he handle the fallout from both of these devastating crises? This episode truly asks the question, what do you do when there are no good choices? Jieming is facing an emotional and ethical nightmare, and the consequences of his decisions are sure to be explosive. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what happens next. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.